And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So the Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Leonard passes to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now here's Leonard, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. The Clippers on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Morant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Wall, the pass to Morris. Back to Wall. Pass to Zubats. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis now.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career. It had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Wall. And he drives in. The kick out to Morris. Stolen by Bane. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And here's Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
George against Bane. George's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Adams, the pass to Bane. Three-pointer, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wall finds Leonard. Back to Wall. The kick out to Morris. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Morant against Wall. The shot won't fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard passes to Wall. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tipped. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now Wall. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Wall against Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Leonard on the wing. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. That one goes. Count it. Morris has got 5.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
George with a steal. It's good if it goes. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Clippers up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's George, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Off target from outside. Memphis trailing here. Right side Morant, and Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by the Clippers.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Morris. He's got 5. Outside Wall. Back to Morris. Clock at 4. With the putback. Memphis leading. Jackson down low. Leonard defending. Jackson can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The 3, George. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Moran against Wall. Outside for Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Moran against Wall. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
No good on the free throw.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
You got a piece of it. Wall against Morant. Wall, the pass to George. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Morant against Wall. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Bain finds Morant. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
George outside. Here's Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And Wall pulls it down.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Pass to George. Wide open look. The shot, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
Your total, 26. The Grizzlies, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now, and look. Oh my goodness.
A big finish right there.
Awesome. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Powell against Green. Powell passes to Covington. Kennard outside. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Now here's Clark. Driving in. And a missed layup.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Kennard outside. From downtown. And he recovers it. Back to Jackson. It's Covington on the wing. Jackson outside. Back to Covington. Covington, a screen on Williams. Kennard. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Covington's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Misses from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Powell passes to Batum. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Clark with a screen on Jackson. Williams passes to Clark. Green with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Jackson outside. Kicks it out to Kennard. The three is up. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Well, Brett, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Great sign for the offense when Kennard can start to handle the ball and make plays like that.
Outside Jones. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Timeout call. Memphis. A line change here for Memphis. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Powell against Brooks. Powell passes to Jackson. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Morant. Paul George pulls it in, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Left side Bane. The drive by Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Morant against Wall. Out to Leonard. Five to shoot for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And the claw at work, just one reason why he's always a threat to lead the league in steals. Jump starts the fast break there.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
With the drive, and George gets it to go on the assist by Wall. George has got 7.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the three-pointer goes.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
Brooks finds Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Leonard. Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Outside Wall. Leonard finds some space. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. And the Clippers lead by 10.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way. Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Leonard for 3. Here's Zubats. George against Bain. From outside the arc. Here's Zubats. Morris for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And they go to the intentional foul.
Desmond Bain, second personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard outside. Clock at 6. 4-3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Morant going inside. Morant with the slam.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Wall against Morant. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Jackson outside. Launches a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
And it's Brooks missing. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
George outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for your quarter.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And it's Morant missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Paul George.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Jackson finds Bain. Now Adams. From deep three-point range. And another miss by Memphis. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's George. Shot clock at 5. Ball for 3. That one no good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Russell passes to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Morant against Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Bane finds Brooks. Edwards against Bane. A shot missing. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Prince, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Russell dishes to Edwards. John Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Edwards passes to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Adams down low. Defended by Gobert. Payne for 3. That shot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Prince. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Morant drives in. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 9.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's this excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
And it's Morant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Morant. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Russell kicks to Towns. Misses the 3. Memphis leading. Bane passes to Morant. And stolen by Russell. And here's Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. Bain against Edwards. Here's Morant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Jackson. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Back to Towns. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 2. And the this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Adams goes up again. Brooks left side. Looking to get it going. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Morant. He's got 13. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant against Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Back to Russell. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Here's Morant. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Bain. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a three-point Grizzly lead.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside, Russell. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Here's Morant. Oh, my, what a play.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Jackson against Towns. Shot clock at 6. Russell dishes to Gobert. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Brooks. Pass to Bain. Morant outside. Driving inside.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. It's up a three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
And then Morant slams it in.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Russell against Morant. Russell, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morant drives in. That one goes in. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys.
28, the Grizzlies, 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here's Anderson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Memphis leading by 6. Inside, here's Clark. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Rivers passes to Anderson. Reed with it. A second chance effort. Jump shot is good that time.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Rivers against Jones. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward, every year.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Noel passes to Rivers, takes a 3. No good that time, and Memphis the other way now. Here's Conchar. The shot's good, and the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Rivers passes to Noel. Rivers against Jones. Here's Reed, just 3 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Back to Jones. Williams has a screen for Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jones has got his first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rivers gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Outside, Jones to the paint. Here's Williams. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. .132 left here in the third quarter. Rivers with it. To the middle. Here's Reed. No good with the layup. Memphis leading by 10. Williams passes to Conchar. To the inside. Clark kicks to Williams. The pass to Conchar. Williams has a screen for Jones. Takes it off the glass. And now a 12-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Rivers surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. No good from Clark. Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Noel. Here's Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Jones, the pass to Clark. Anderson with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Jones. The kick out to Williams. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Right side, Russell. Over Jackson. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You've got a big guy that can pass.
The assist.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. 2 big men inside Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Payton for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards finds Gobert. That one good for 2.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Payne drives in. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Russell with a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he knocks down the first one.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Gobert with a screen for Russell. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about it, this feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Morant outside. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Driving in, and then Morant slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton for 3. Adams the pass to Bain. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. There's the drive. Clock at 6. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 15.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Morant.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Timberwolves shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, Russell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Brooks. Morant passes to Jackson. Goes back up. On the wing, Bain. Brooks finds Bain. From outside, off the mark. Now Prince. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round. No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. Booker for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Paul with a steal to the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Ball against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Johnson with a bucket.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Shot on the wing. Kept alive. He's off on that one. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The kick out to Johnson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. Here's Booker. There's the drive. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Here's Paul. The Grizzlies making their last shot. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Up top, Booker. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Back to Bain. And Ayton pulls it down. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Now here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Booker's shot is good.
And you can't let Booker get airspace from corner spots because you're just asking to get burned.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Morant driving to the basket.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Booker for three. Another three for Phoenix. Memphis trailing here. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Paul. And it's Morant missing.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Bain against Booker. Outside for Morant. That shot, no good. Booker with the defensive effort. Here's Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Bain. Adams up top. Left side Bain. Over Johnson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. So it's Phoenix now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. And here's Morant outside. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Really left him alone that time. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Jackson.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Good, and the setup by Morant.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 2.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Bridges misses. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. Here's Morant on the take, and then Morant with the dunk.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Morant against Paul for 3. Booker, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Now here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 6 points. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Adams. And that one's long. The Suns leading. Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the break. Here's Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For 3, Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Payne, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. Crafty move. The kick out to Paul. Drives to the hoop. From deep, Johnson.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be
40. The Grizzlies, 41.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Memphis. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's Lee driving inside. Here's Shamet, defended by Jones. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Landale. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Clark, the pass to Jones. From deep. It's hauled in by Landale. The Suns trailing. Crowder outside. Pass to Shamet. Here's Landale. Over Clark. Landale misses.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off. It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Jones. No one near him. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go into the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
Pass to Shaman. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there it is for him.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Outside Jones. Down low. Williams misses. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Landale. Here's Lee for the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis trailing here. Outside Jones. And the layup is good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Crowder, a screen on Jones. Pass to Crowder. Back to Shaman. Fires from deep. Here's Landale. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Left side, Green. On the wing, Conchar. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Shamet. Green with the defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Clark in the post. Saric on him. Clark, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Shamet into the lane. Pass to Saric. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Lee. Clark grabs the board. Well, the Grizzlies shooting it at 52%. Here's Williams. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Crowder. He takes it in from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Memphis shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Jones, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Jones hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Landale. Here's Shamet. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Phoenix is shooting just 42% so far in the game. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Williams misses. Outside Booker, and so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Crosses over. The kick out to Johnson. And the 3 off target. Memphis leading. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Left side, Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot it. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two. And nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Up top, Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Paul against Morant. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. The shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. Morant against Paul. And that misses. That would have put him up. Brooks, the pass to Morant. The shot comes out, and Phoenix will come the other way. Outside for Booker. Paul passes to Booker. To take the lead. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Good on both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From deep, Bain. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bain into the lane. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Ball against Morant. Drives to the hoop. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. For 3, Booker fires in the triple. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Booker for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Pulls up at the elbow. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bain, pass to Morant. Driving to the basket. Whoa!
Nice.
What a huge
my
jam!
gracious.
Big time right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He connects.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them.
should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. And it's Morant missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant outside. And Adams kicks to Bain. Wall against Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Bain. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Wall passes to Leonard. Nice D from Brooks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Ja Morant.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. And that one's good. Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
And Wall. Here we go now. Stolen by Brooks. Bain for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Morris. And George kicks the Wall. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Leonard.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, here is Morris. Outside Leonard. And they get it. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Memphis. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
And Morant throws it down.
That's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Wall. Jackson passes to Morant. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
From deep, George knocks down the 3-ball. George has got 7 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
From deep, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Right out of the gates. Woo! Love it, love it. With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Out to Morris. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Leonard gets it to go.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Leonard, and he makes good on the layup. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Morant against Wall, and it's Morant missing. Morris passes to Leonard. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Back to Morris. Outside Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. More and more defenses. Switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And Morant throws it down.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Wall finds George. Over Bain. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis leading by 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. George way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant outside. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Morant against Wall. Up top, Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. The three from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Back to Wall. 56 seconds left in the first half. And a deep three from George. Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Morant against Wall. And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Out to Morris. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Clippers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Outside, George. For three. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. And he can't jam it through.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he...
Thanks so much, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Green out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in a shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wall attacking. He feeds it to Batum. And that one, good.
That's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Batum finds Wall. And here is Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. For the lead. Batum. It's good on the putback. Batum's got 4 points this quarter.
If you don't box out Nicholas Batum, you're going to pay. With this length and how well he uses it, it's a bucket.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for John Wall. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why? When you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
The kick out to Williams. Takes it inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is off.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kennard, the pass to Powell. Again, Los Angeles.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Clark, a screen on Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got 5. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Now the pass to Covington. Outside for Jackson. To the paint. Here's Batum. Outside Covington. The 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Inside. And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Jones. He's got 5. Floats it up for Williams. Jones finds Williams. Jones, no luck. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Powell. Pass to Covington. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Powell with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Outside, Jones. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. And the shot goes in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Batum. Outside for Jackson. Back to Batum. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. That one, no good. Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Kennard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. Jackson against Jones. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Here's Clark. Got a piece of it.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Now Kennard. Covington in the corner. Back to Kennard. From downtown, the Grizzlies pull it in. It's tipped, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
The Grizzlies with another miss. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Clippers on top.
Please give a big round of applause.
Well, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So for the Clippers right now, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. Morant with it, guarded now by Morris. Morant passes to Adams. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Leonard. Back to Morris. Passes it to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And then Morant slams it in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Wall against Morant. Wall passes to George. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. George has got 21 in the game.
Showing off his range. Wow, Paul George can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Zubac against Morant. That one's not going to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard kicks to George. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Pass to Jackson. And the rejection by Zubac. Paul George with the steal. Outside, Wall. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Zubac. Outside, George. Morris outside. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Clippers leading by 8. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wall passes to George. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Bain. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Ball against Morant. Here's Zubac. And Adams sends it back. It's stolen by Wall. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to George. Morris with a screen on Bain. Just 4 to shoot. George with no one around. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Brooks against Leonard. Latre. Grizzlies with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. And too long on the shot. And here is Morris. So the Clippers with the win. They seem to rep. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Ball. 6'3", number 12, John.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Bane. Jackson the screen. Pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Outside Russell. Gobert on the high post. Outside for Russell. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation. First quarter of play, a minute in. And then Morant with the jam!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Edwards, inside. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Counted.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Now Morant. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Up top, Edwards. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Morant against Russell. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Russell against Morant. Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Tries again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Towns. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 4-point game. Up top, Morant. He's got 10. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Knocks down the long J. Jackson's got 5 now.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. The shot off that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. And here's Morant. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there. Refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Now Towns. Launches a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Brooks with it. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense. They've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They get it back. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Morant, the pass to Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Puts up a 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The crossover. Morant. What a terrific move that is. Morant's got 14. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson, pass to Morant. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Into the... Oh! Gets it down!
Showing some power. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Here's Edwards. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Russell against Morant. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Pass to Towns. The 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-6 run to the middle. Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
And the free throw, no good. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Morant with it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here he goes. And then Morant with the jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Right side, Russell. With 1 on the clock. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
The Grizzlies, 37. The Timberwolves, 18.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got John Conchar, also Tyus Jones out there, Green out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Anderson. Reed, a screen on Williams. Anderson for 3. Offensive rebound. Reed passes to Anderson. Here's Rivers. No good with the triple. Here's Conchar. Anderson covers. Pass to Rivers. Grizzlies with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Clark against McDaniels. Oh, Clark with the slam.
making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Green against McDaniels. And a nice finish on the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Outside Jones. Outside Green. Pass to Conchar. 20 feet out. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Reed. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the wing, Jones. Back to Conchar. Clock at 6. Green, the pass to Clark. Shoots over Reed, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Minnesota, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Up top, Anderson. Some solid defense from Williams.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Conchar. Throws it up high. Lets it go from deep. Rivers, good.
I love guys who can shoot off the dribble. Austin Rivers is a rhythm scorer. Nicely done.
And here's Jones. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Noel. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
A minute 9 left in the third. Nice move. And it's laid in by Jones.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Rivers. Down low. The shot. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Reed sets a screen. Noel, that's good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Clark. Shot from the wing. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Noel. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking in total. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. The D's right on her. And the basket is good.
Teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The offensive rebound. Gobert. The layup off target. And that one misses.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain. One side.
Russell against Morant. From deep three-point range. Towns with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Russell against Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Denied by Morant, and they recover it. Towns for 3, drains the triple.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 33 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside for Brooks. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Prince. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Towns can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. Towns a screen on Morant. Pass to Towns from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Offline with a three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. And the Grizzlies lead by 18. And here's Minnesota now. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Russell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
D'Angelo Russell is not afraid to make some big-time momentum-swinging shots. Nice to see him answer back right there.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lets the three fly. Can't connect. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A clean win.
At goal, 6'3", number 12.
Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Paul, and that one's good, Ayton.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Now Paul. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And that one's good, Morant.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Ball outside. They get it again.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable score.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here is Paul. Steven Adams making his last shot. A drive by Paul. Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. Now Paul. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Morant. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Suns leading by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And they're moving it up. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Up top, Morant. Out to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
The Grizzlies end on 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's Morant.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooks outside. To the inside. And stolen by Booker. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's good for two. 52 seconds left in the first. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Booker looking around. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we talk about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They get the rebound. Ayton. And yes, it's good. Ayton's got 8 points.
And the defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
DeAndre, he is. Please give a big round of applause for your And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morant against Paul. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And that one's good, Morant. Grant, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by John Morant. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside for Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Booker outside. Good on the triple. Booker's got 11 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Morant with it. 14 points for him. From deep, Brooks. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And he nails the third. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it out to Johnson. For the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And the pass to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And that one's good. Morant.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Paul going inside, and they pick up 2. Paul's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Suns.
What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim.
It's Morant with the drive.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
A nice shot by Booker.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
From deep, here's Green. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Green's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For 3, Booker. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Here's Bridges. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Here's Morant. He's got 19. And it's Green missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Out to Sharge. A 3-ball. Trains the 3-pointer. Sharge has got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Jones from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Crowder from outside. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Williams gets the bucket.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Sharge. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside, Jones. The long distance three is good. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The inside, the kick out to Crowder. In the corner, Shamet with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 11.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Pass to Landale. And he jams it with authority.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside, Jones. This one for three. Again, the miss by Jones. Here's Lee. It's stolen by Jones. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Williams throws it down.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Lee kicks to Shannon. Back to Lee. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark with it. Now guarded by Sharich. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Jones, no luck.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
1:05 left in the third. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. Here's Brooks. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Sharich. And the Suns miss again. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Jackson gets the bucket. He's got 6.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. How to learn your lesson.
Lee against Bain. Sharge inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. With 2 seconds left, it's blocked. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball kicks to Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And it's Memphis on the break. Bain, no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Bridges left side. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morant looking around. Memphis the rebound. Jackson up top, covered by Johnson. Offensive rebound, and it's Adams on the follow.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Here's Paul. Passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Bridges for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished up by Morant.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game.
Morant against Paul. They get it back. Outside, Bain. Brooks finds Bain to take the lead. That one a little long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Suns moving the ball around. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Paul against Morant. Here's Johnson. Back to Paul from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
First team.
Here's Morant. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Back to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bridges.
And Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Oh, Paul in position. Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. They need this one. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Off target from the baseline.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Booker with no one around gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 25 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Out to Brooks. Morant pushes to Brooks. A three-pointer, no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Money!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Booker outside. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bain against Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Bridges against Brooks. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous...